Muy buenas, volvemos. Tercera parte. Madre mía, madre mía. La que se nos caerá encima. Vamos. A ver, estamos aquí. ¿Y por qué no atacas? Pero...
Something you need?
Pues que ataques.
That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked on... It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of... You mean about... I know, but... Vicar... Real machines have gunked up oil. Scratches. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people. Fixing the universe is a job for...
Esto un poco...
Got it. Inside voices.
Uy.
Get ready! Not getting through!
¿Y tú puedes atacar, Barbarati? A ver.
Here we go! Next one! Get past that armor!
Vamos a ver. Si está aquí.
Hit! Okay, here we go!
Bueno, Barbarati, vamos a ponernos ropitas, ¿vale? Ahí, vamos a ver qué ha pasado aquí. El fusil de asalto me ha molado, pero... A ver, armadura 9, 4, 9, 3. Barbarati, armaduras 7, 4, 3, vale. 3. Uy, hay un rifle. Rifle. Y esta da 50. 50. 58. Vale. A distancia. Ahí. Y ataca, por Dios. Uy, 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 uy. Que se nos caen los FPS. Aquí es donde hemos entrado antes.
That was quick.
No, aquí no habíamos entrado aquí. Vale. Creo que me acabo de meter en un medio de un follón, ¿eh? Buah, yo.
Get past that armor! All right?
Ahí va. Ahí tengo. Los he exterminado todos, por si acaso. Esa ratita simpática. No hace nada. A ver. Vamos a mirar de saquearlo todo bien, ¿vale? Piezas de armaduras, piezas de armas. Y para antes de vernos por aquí, ¿eh? Aquí nos hemos dejado cosas por mirar, creo yo, ¿no? Decía yo que me dejaba cositis. Aquí para salir fuera. Y nosotros no queremos salir fuera, ¿verdad? Lo que queremos es saquear. Y aún nos falta ir al piso de arriba, ¿eh? Uy. Esa ratita simpática, ¿eh? Sable antiguo. Vale, hemos hecho la vuelta. Vale. Todo montado por aquí. Esa puerta está atrancada. Bueno, vamos para arriba ahora ya. Vale, que arriba tienen que haber cadáveres, por lo menos. Por lo menos una. Que ya la hemos pillado. Vale, por aquí no queda otra cosa nada más. Guía de ingeniería mecánica volumen 1. Claro. Nosotros leemos mucho. Por aquí hemos estado. Pues creo que está todo hecho, ¿no? Esa parte de aquí ya. Yo diría que sí, ya la hemos hecho toda. Nos falta solamente salir. Me había dejado esto. Ay, qué mal. Saqueamos que nos dejamos cosas para ver. Esta está más que mirado, ¿no? A ver, que por aquí había una puerta. ¿Esta está cerrada? Yo quiero entrar en esta. No sé qué he hecho, pero me ha dejado abrir. Vale. O sea, lo que pille que sea así, nos da más, duran más y nos pagan más también. Vale. Hemos desatrancado la puerta trancada, ¿vale? Hemos desatrancado la tranca. ¡Vámonos! Salimos por la principal. Paso de buscar la otra. La otra puerta tiene que dar acceso aquí. Al otro lado he visto más cajas. Aquí. Esto para hacer boom. Pues no eran cajas, eran setas. Las setas de la alegría. Y esta es la puerta por donde teníamos que salir. Vale. Hemos descubierto las minas. Hijos de puta, ¿eh? Si ibas por detrás... Joder. Que le daba la Q sin querer. Este ya lo hemos visto, ¿no? Sí. Aquí hay... Hay mucho tema en este juego, ¿eh? Y estamos solamente en el principio. Vale. Visto lo visto. ¿En el espejo me reflejo? No. No, me reflejo en el espejo. Barbati, vamos a echarnos una cabezadita aquí, a ver qué pasa. 6 horas, que es lo mínimo, va. Tenemos que ir por allí. Pero iremos por el camino. Por allá aún no.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on
No me
you.
jodas, he ligado. He ligado.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Ah, vale.
Explains why you're still yammering on at me. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Merodeadores, madre mía.
I've crossed off my share of marauders. This ain't about them. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun.
Vale,
It's
vale,
my
vale.
dilemma. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Ya voy yo.
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Ah, ha ido a buscar otro.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
En el blockbuster está.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Ah, no te gusta el humor negro, vale.
I'll tell you what I can. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Stefan.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Ah, vale.
What is it?
Irme de aquí. A ver. No, vamos ahora a seguir un momento las misiones principal. No sea acaso que me ponga a hablar con los segundones y la líe. ¿Vale?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb. grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Vale.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's
Me
been
he enviado antes.
a home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say.
No di algo más sobre el tema.
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess.
Bueno, lo puedo matar, ¿eh?
Everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
Pues sí.
Seems the sort of thing a hero...
Pues te doy la razón, la verdad, Adelaida.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them.
Es verdad.
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork.
No me jodas.
His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Es verdad.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Hay que ayudar a esta gente, lo veo. Hemos visto cómo está la ciudad, cómo trata a los empleados, que los tiene, que todos es de la empresa.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too.
Uy, morro.
Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go low. Zoe was always obsessed with this cereal. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companion. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all. The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just... Hey, fresh off the limb. And
Uy, tengo descuento. A ver, quiero vender, ¿vale? Quiero vender cosas porque voy cargado de mierda. Al final tengo muchas armas idénticas. Espérate, revólver. Cuchilla triple. Así. Esa me la quedo. Vale, ahora un momento. Un momento, porque aquí yo tengo que cambiarme. 9, 4, 3, 4, 3, S36, 16. Vale. Siete. Ponemos este de 9. Y este de 6. Vale.
something I can help you with?
Sí, quiero sacarme
Fresh
mierda
off
de
the
encima,
limb,
¿vale?
and that includes canid meat.
Aparte que me haces un descuentillo encima. A ver, eso más o menos. Todo lo que tengo aquí ya me lo quedo. Eso, vendido, vendido. 9 me lo guardo. 7 me lo guardo. 3. 3, 9, 7, 3. Quitado. Basura. Medicinas, a ver. Que esto no lo utilizamos nunca. Es que no quiero vender las medicinas por si acaso, tío. Yo creo que así estamos bien. A ver. Barbarati, vamos a hacer una cosa. Siempre cerrar las puertas. Siempre. Eso está visto ya. Seguís por aquí. Bueno, he escondido un poco de comida de Adelaide. Espera, esto va a ser genial. Prepara desterrados. La historia de Zoe, reina de los bandidos. No he hecho más que comenzar. Voy a tener a toda una banda de merodeadores comiéndome de la mano. Igual hasta consigo un poco de rizo. Vale. Ya sabemos dónde ha ido. Un pollo loco. Se ha ido a hacerse...
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Ya no podemos robar. Bueno, hemos podido coger algo de tranquis. A ver, hemos ido para allí. Vamos a por las misiones secundarias como hemos ido.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
¡Aparta! ¡Barbarati! Vale.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like
No,
you're
no lo
from
soy.
town.
Soy del espacio.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
Habla.
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those
Bien,
data
bien.
pads
Dame
for me.
dinero, dame dinero.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this
Me
myself.
falta el volumen 3.
2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family.
Están paseando
At
y
least
no
I think of them
trabajando.
that way.
Ojo.
I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace,
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here.
you could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really...
A ver, yo utilizo mucho esta. Nah. Vale, acabo de... A ver. Vale. A ver, ¿esto qué es? Vale. Vamos a hacer otra cosa. Barbarati, esa arma la quiero yo, ¿vale? Que me la des, te estoy diciendo, Barbarati. Bueno. Te voy a dar una ametralladora ligera. Ahí. Y ahora yo, en armas... Me voy a poner esta. Vale. Y aquí hay minas. Para que nadie pase. No vamos a robar nada a la luz del día. Me quiero llevar bien con esta gente. Y vamos a dormir un poquito para que se haga de día. Y... a ver. Inventario, misiones, diario, a ver. Uy. Vale, esta está muy lejos. Vale, pues va a ser que no. Vamos a encontrar a Zou primero. Sí, porque... no sé por qué esta gente... He visto volar algo por ahí. He subido. Vale, hemos dicho que tenemos que llegar a 20. Para ir bien. Nos quedan 6. Ventajas. Ahora sí, ventajas aquí. Tengo uno que quiero... ¿Cuál era la armadura base? Vale. Y vamos para allí. Nos vamos. Vete a la piedra. ¡Uy! Vale.
anybody who ever came out this far.
Vale.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less
No me
interested
jodas,
in
tío.
them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, it must be my natural charisma. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to. I'm great at clarifying.
Bueno, hemos conseguido que Zou vuelva. Esas telenovelas son peligrosas, ¿eh? Te hacen creer cosas que no son. Ya se creía ella que era una forajida. Esto ya lo hemos hecho. Yo creo que está todo mirado ya. Pues nos vamos para el campamento. Se lo decimos. Pues eso no ha sido un rescate. Conocemos a los desertores y los hemos ayudado. Qué buena gente soy, ¿eh?
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe.
Ay,
What happened,
Madre mía.
anyway?
tengo los pies congelados.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Vale. Y al diario, ¿qué misión me has puesto? Hágase la electricidad. Yo prefiero hacer esta. Madre mía, está tomado por el culo. ¿Y dónde está? Oh, he obtenido una pistola chula, ¿no? Sí, 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 sí. Está chula, está chula. A ver, el ingeniero inquieto. Esto me dice que al menos uno de los volúmenes del lote está en el centro cívico y otros están en Frontemar. ¿Y el tercero dónde está? ¿Ves? Por eso lo leo todo rápido. Para tenerlo luego aquí. Aquí tienes un resumen. En Fallout también pasaba lo mismo. O sea que es bueno. A ver. antes de ir a por la electricidad, la verdad. Vale, tenemos el viaje rápido, vamos a hacerlo así ahora. A ver.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Supongo que será esta, ¿no? Uah, ya me está agobiando, ¿eh? Pues te lo robo. Me he calentado. Me he calentado. Uy. A ver, este robotito ya me está cabreando, ¿vale? El que está allí. Ah, tengo que estar aquí y girar a la derecha. Puedo ir por aquí, eso no lo sabía yo. Es que... Dámelo todo.
Bet I could fix him up some.
Searching for repair bay, error, navigation.
I could probably fix that. I mean... Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's choice.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Hebs to Shirley. I make a... Be more careful out...
Va a cabrear el pavo ese, ¿eh? Que quería que lo destruyéramos. Coño, si por aquí es por donde... Ya decía yo que todo eso me sonaba. No vale la pena gastar munición para eso. Bueno, haciendo misiones secundarias.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me.
Bueno,
Rather
lo
use
hemos
my
arreglado.
imagination.
Y se llama Cherry.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A
Ese,
weapon to strike
eso quiero
fear
yo.
in their
Me des un
cold
arma a cañón.
mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last. On the double, soldier. Don't want the
Vamos a buscar el arma. Madre mía, ¿eh? A buscar la arma secreta. Ya no sé ni cómo ponerme, tío. Tengo los pies congelados. Pero congelados, congelados, ¿eh? ¡Aparta! Que me meo. Que me meo. Que me meo.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Aquí no hay nada.
Do that to you.
Oh, que luego me llevas a dar vueltas
Something got you
como
down?
un cabrón y no quiero dar vueltas a lo tonto, ¿eh? Es la única cosa que le veo que le falla. Tendrían que... El mapa tendría que elegir la puerta más cercana a donde vamos. No a la primera puerta más cercana que tú estés, ¿no? O que sea la puerta que por cojones, aunque quede lejos, que tengas que pasar por allí. A ver, estate quieto.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical
Mano
discharge.
de la ley.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp.
Bien, allí es que
I'm
ahí es donde voy.
talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction.
Lo tengo.
You'll need to get a pass. Been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross... I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. And... there's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and... Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert. Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get... If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero...
Madre mía. A ver. Muere el robot. Hazte con un modo lógico. Encuentra 3 volúmenes, vale. El manual. Vale. Me interesa. Ir aquí. Hay que ayudar al prójimo. ¡Ay! Se me ha escapado. ¿Hay alguno más? No, no. A ver. Que yo he venido aquí de viaje rápido, pero que mi sitio no era este, que yo me iba a otro sitio. Pero bueno. Ya que estamos aquí, nos vamos a hacer feos, vamos a matar, como habéis visto, y ya está. Yo quiero que fuera una muerte rápida, sin dolor, pero os empeñáis a pelear, a dar por culo. Bueno. Ya está. Hay que ir allí. Pues entramos aquí. Lo raro que diga que he descubierto un... no sé qué, avanzado. Un campamento avanzado. Eso. Pero, a ver. Fecha que esto ya lo tenía desarrollado. No. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Tu acompañante ha subido de nivel y puedes recibir una nueva ventaja. Ve a la página de acompañante. Vale, muy bien. Primero yo. A ver. Albrati, vamos a la cueva. Madre mía, que me tenéis. Bien. A la cueva le haré. Tito le haré. En una cueva le haré. El libretito le haré. Eso me huele a peligro. A pegriloso. A muy pegriloso me huele esto. Es que quiero irle por detrás y pegarle un tiro. ¿Lo he dicho que me olía a pegriloso? ¿Lo he dicho o no? Ahora vamos a la caja. Lo primero es lo primero. ¿Y qué es lo primero? Saquear todo lo que esté en nuestras manos. Y encima tengo...
Clever.
Vale.
Something you need? He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing.
Ya.
Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, if he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. In the box. Sorry. It's not like I think it of failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble. There's been scary nights. But Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps...
Vale. Ay, joder, que no sé ni cómo colocarme, ¿eh? Lo digo en serio, tengo los pies congelados. A ver. Creo que este vídeo tendría que terminar ya, la verdad, pero es que estamos que no podemos terminarlo así. ¿Me entendéis, verdad? Vamos a entregar esto, el vicario. Y a ver qué nos cuentan. A ver, a los botánicos me gustaría ayudarles, porque creo que hay que ayudarles. El problema es que ellos no son soldados. ¿Vale? Entonces, si les ayudo, esta ciudad se pondrá en contra mía. Si esta ciudad se pone en contra mía, los tengo que cargar a todos. Y son cosas de no les va a gustar mucho.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Tengo tu libro.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
A ver.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
A ver.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport.
Tengo un transporte yo.
You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Eso.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Vale. Ya tenemos a dos, ¿vale? Misión, muere el robot, hazte con un modo lógico. El ingeniero en que te encuentres, porque no sé dónde coño están. No tengo ninguna fallida. Vale, no nos queda otra que hacer esta ya. Vamos por la principal. Podemos hacer dos cosas. Lo dejamos aquí y hacemos el siguiente vídeo de la principal. Pues lo dicho, nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo, gente. Hasta luego.